Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of the smoking section. And we're back to our usual today. I'm joined by Wes, John. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Yo, what up, yeah?
And like I said, people, we're going to jump back into our usual routine today. Go back in the archives. You can look at the smoking section channel or check out my channel. Look in the archives. We did our top 5 favorite heroes of all time with an honorable mention. And today we're going to discuss our top 5 favorite villains of all time with an honorable mention.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's been a long time coming. We did this episode, everybody give a lot of ups to the heroes, and the heroes usually get to shine because they saved the day. They're that beacon of hope. They are a form of what's the word I'm searching for, y'all? Something you would aspire to be or
Yeah.
influence. Influence. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these villains, man, they are people too, or whatever, and they have motives and they have reasons for why they do what they do. And lately, I wouldn't say lately, they kind of always had their own kind of certain charisma and fan base. So I would like to say, I think that this episode is pretty much a tribute to the villains, man, because you can't have a hero without a villain. You feel me? You need a dance partner.
Yeah.
That's facts, man.
You need that good.
You know,
You need that good. You got that good guy, and then with that good guy, you need an awesome heel.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of act him.
Yep.
yeah. And, out of all 3 of us, I'm pretty sure one of us got the Joker on this list. And without the Joker, it could be no Batman, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera. Yep.
But yeah, guys, let's jump into it. We're gonna start out with some honorable mentions first. My honorable mention, actually, he's really number 6 on my list. If we do a top 10 of this, and I had to choose. I really had to choose, and Victor Creed, better known as Sabretooth, he didn't make mine, but he is my honorable
Oh.
mention. And
Respect.
I love Sabretooth, man. He actually started off as an Iron Fist villain. I don't know if people in the comments might not know that. He later transitioned to be. Yeah, he started off as an Iron Fist villain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He later transitioned to be one of Wolverine's greatest foes.
I would argue his greatest foe. For real.
I would too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this was back in the 70s when he debuted, though. So Sabretooth been around for a minute.
Yeah, Sabretooth has also joined the X-Men before.
Yeah.
He's outside the X-Men.
There it is. Well, who you looking with, what? Oh, just go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, go.
Man.
I was gonna pass it off the way.
Everything you said, bro, on the real, man. I'll say one of Wolverine's greatest rivalry, Joe, on the real, man. I used to love sitting back, you know what I'm saying, Joe, when I was little, man, when I was a youngster, watching X-Men on the weekends, you know what I'm saying, Joe, or during after the week, you know what I'm saying, Joe, sitting back watching cartoon. I love watching them two get down, Wolverine and
Yeah, man.
Yep, for real, man.
Models they had in the comics too. Man.
yeah, oh yeah.
I like to think of Sabretooth as what Wolverine is capable of being or would have become had he not found the X-Men. Sabretooth is probably a physical living embodiment of Wolverine's primal rage and pure aggression. You know, Sabretooth has given into his instincts, his whether it's mutant, whether it's just genetics, whether it's just him or whatever, but Sabretooth has pretty much given into his natural instinct to kill, hunt, kill, and stuff like that, where Wolverine has learned to suppress it after it's been exploited. You feel me? So I
Yeah.
feel like that's what Sabretooth is, or that's probably one of the things that he represent, you know, when it comes to his, you know, his rivalry or feud with Wolverine.
Yeah, I could dig that. I agree with that. I agree with that. Anybody in the comments, his first appearance was Iron Fist, issue number 14, and it's worth on the low end 200, on the high end 5,000.
Whoo,
Okay.
come on. Hey man,
Get your comic books
break bread
great.
with a player.
You know? So who your honorable mention, Wes?
Man, I was a, I was in a toss up with my number 6 and number 5. So I'm like, no, I'm like, man, I wanna put this person right at number 6. I want to put this person on 5. But then right then and there, when you were talking, it hit me. I'm gonna go with another villain from X-Men, Juggernaut.
Mm, that's a
Yeah.
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Juggernaut didn't make my list. That's a good one, yo, for real.
Yeah, my top 10. Damn, that's all
Yeah,
right.
it's in the top 10, bro. For real.
See,
Definitely in
bro,
the top
we're in the same
10.
boat together. He not
For
top
real.
10.
Definitely, yo.
That's all right, man.
For those who don't know, which I'm sure if y'all watching this, y'all probably know, but if y'all don't know, Juggernaut is the stepbrother of Professor X.
Yeah,
He's yes, Professor X stepfather and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like since he was a kid, he always resented, Charles and shit like that. Typical stuff. But Juggernaut is not a mutant. Juggernaut gets his power from the Ceterit. I will butcher it. Cyterac mutant. Cyterac.
Sidorak.
Yeah, for real. From the he's some type of ancient god or something like that. But it's magic. You feel me?
Yeah.
yeah,
I get power from magic. He's often, even when I was a kid, you feel me? I'm mistaken for a mutant. He's actually not a mutant. And his powers is not only like incredible strength and durability, but once he gains momentum, it's hard to stop him. Like it's like real hard to stop him. He does not need air, water, or sleep. This man has infinite endurance, B. Like real talk. Juggernaut is a fucking problem for real.
man.
Yeah.
It's
That's
for
why
real.
he's the unstoppable juggernaut.
Yeah.
My comic readers, those who read the World War Hulk, you know how mad and strong he was when he came back. He came back to the X-Men. He ain't even try to fight Juggernaut. He just sent them in another direction. The Juggernaut unstoppable. He was coming at him. And Hulk just I'm gonna send him that way. I'm gonna fight this
Ole.
again.
This bullshit, bro. For real though, Juggernaut is a fucking problem. Juggernaut, as I know a lot of y'all know, one of the things he's famous for is putting a dent in Colossus' chest.
Yeah,
Like real
Yeah,
talk. He a beast.
that. Anybody who got his first appearance was X-Men number 12, the OG X-Men book. X-Men issue number 12. That was like 1965. Low end 400, high end 30,000.
30.
whoo.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
Marco
You
is
know,
his name.
this,
Right. King
you
Marco.
know, this list gonna be crazy. We got Sabretooth and Juggernaut as honorable mentions. Man, this episode is gonna be crazy.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to the top 5, Joe. I swear I can't wait to hear y'all top 5. Oh, this be crazy.
For your honorable mention, John.
All right, so my honorable mention, just like y'all, you feel me? I wanted to put him in the top five, but I have to settle for six. Real, it's not really something because I rock with this dude, man. My honorable mention is Vandal Savage. You feel me? Um, Vandal Savage is, I guess I'm taking it in a little direction. Everybody had X Men Marvel. My honorable mention from DC Comics, Vandal Savage is pretty much an immortal. You feel me? His first appearance was Green Lantern, issue number 10, December 1944. You know, he was like born in like the Stone Age or whatever the case maybe is. And he was a warrior, but he kind of like it's different origins, but like the source, like the main one, his first one really was he was a warrior back in the Stone Ages, and he just like came upon a rock that pretty much made him immortal.
Yeah.
Um, throughout history, he's had in DC Comics in that universe. Throughout history, he had many names. Like he was Genghis Khan. You feel me? He was, you know, all of these conquerors and stuff. That was actually Vandal Savage. Dude has crazy intellect. He's not like as strong as like your Superman or your Colossus and stuff like that, or maybe even Spider-Man, but he does have some type of enhanced strength. And the man been alive forever, so his combat and his strategic acumen is crazy. You feel me? Like I really rock with Vandal Savage because he's somebody that he was a warrior, but learned to pretty much just use his mind. You feel me? Like he could scrap when the time is necessary for it, but he's definitely one of those villains that uses mind, and he's like a conqueror. I fuck with him.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, one of the few people that even Batman know, like, you feel me? I gotta lock in for this nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. Let me get my
Yeah.
game up a little bit for him, a little bit.
He is. You know, we got the Avengers level threat. That nigga is a Justice League level threat, B. Pretty much on some real shit. You know,
He like what King is to the Avengers.
yeah, you feel me? And that's my honorable mention, man. Vandal Savage.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all right, man. The Crow Magnum motherfucker. Anybody out there, like Brody said, his first appearance was Green Lantern issue number 10. And anybody got that? The low end is worth 1,000, the high end 3,000.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say, I'll say, he not expensive as the other two guys were, but that's not for
Nah,
cheese though.
even the low end 1,000, so you're gonna get a couple
Right?
dollars
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's get it, baby. Let's get into the meat and the potatoes of the show,
Man.
man.
Let's start with let's start with the salad first. Let's start with the salad first.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do mine in order as usual.
Yeah.
Um,
I
my
follow
number
through.
5, like I always do. But my number 5 villain of all time is Edward Nigma. Some people might know him as the Riddler. Um,
Ooh.
I fuck with the Riddler because he got an ego. You know what I'm saying? A big one. He obsessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He he put brains over brawn. Like
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he not strong, but he can outsmart you, outthink you. Like his crimes ain't random. You know, like the Joker. It's not full of chaos. His crimes are controlled, are structured.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He planned his shit out. He mapped his shit out. Like the Riddler,
Right.
one of them villains. He just want control and recognition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
he one of the only villains that forced Batman to play his game.
Yeah.
You force Batman to do what you want him to do.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. To
Yeah, you,
figure
give-
out.
you give him a riddle, Batman gonna solve that riddle.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Batman playing into his shit. That's why I fuck with the Riddler. You know, his riddles is like a clue or a taunt at the same time.
Right. You
Every
don't know which
every
way
time
gonna
you
go with
read
it.
them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
like him. His mind. You know, he one of those bad guys that he just need validation, and sometimes I can relate to that. You need validation about shit. You know what I'm
We want
saying?
to know that he did it.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. He gonna leave that clue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he don't gotta be the strongest, but he just want to be in control. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some people say the Riddler's biggest enemy is Batman. His biggest enemy is to need to be recognized. If
Yeah.
for the comic reader, that's Edward Nigma's biggest enemy. You
He.
feel me?
Mm.
I'll let Wes go ahead and give his opinion first.
Oh, you go ahead, bro.
Um, just like what you were saying, Jamal, like the Riddler is he thrives off of ego. You know, like you said, he wants the validation. He believes he's smarter than Batman, and he wants Batman to know that he's smarter than him. You know,
Yeah.
like it was easy for him to, like fool Gotham PD. You feel me? Probably even fool some rival. Drink, get a few over on Penguin or something. But
Yeah.
Batman is the ultimate prize for him, probably. You feel me? If I could do Batman,
Man, I can
can
get anybody.
you feel me? Can nobody deny,
Mm.
how smart I am, how witty I am.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
How that he chasing. Most of his villains do got a high that they chasing. But I think that's his high, his ego.
He is a genius intellect, not like Mr. Terrific or no Brainiac or no shit like that. But he kind of like in Marvel you got like Tony Stark and Mr. Fantastic, then you got like Beast or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah,
like on Beast level type shit. He a genius in
yeah,
his own right. You know what I'm saying? That's why he sometimes he can outthink Batman. He a master strategist. He a street level, bad
yeah.
guy. He don't fuck
No,
with no weapons. He
man,
don't do no hand-to-hand combat. He can't fight. You know what I'm
All you got
saying?
is riddle. That's it for you. That's it.
All you got is
not,
that brain.
yeah,
And one of Batman's biggest foes, and all he got is this. Come on. How can you not have Riddler in your top 20 at least?
that's
You
true.
know? Some people
Or at least
might
top
not know
20.
he got right. Some people might not know he got OCD too.
Shit, a lot of Batman Rose Gallery got some shit going on too.
Hey.
Yeah, it was explained in the comments and before I
Mm-hmm.
sign off, a few of my favorite arcs that he was involved in was the Hush Batman arc, the Hush one,
Yep.
2002, 2003, when Riddler had found out that
Mm-hmm.
Batman was Bruce Wayne, but he ain't tell nobody.
Yep.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. And the Dark Knight series that came out in the early 90s, the Riddler played a huge part in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely read the Dark Knight books and Jokes and Riddles. That came out like 2015, 2016. The
You might
Joker and the Riddler came together and was fucking Batman head up.
I think I do remember that.
have to check that out. This is my first time hearing about that, jokes and riddles.
There's an art called Jokes and Riddles. It came out like 2015, 2016, like 10 years ago.
Okay.
And imagine that, man. The Joker and the Riddler tag teaming on Batman, bro.
No Diddy.
Right. No diddy.
Yeah,
No
no
diddy.
dude, no dude. But yeah, man. Wes, what you got, bro?
Man.
Oh, my sorry, bro. One more thing. My bad, bro.
It's all good.
His first appearance was in Detective Comics issue number 140. And anybody who got it, the low end is 1,500 and the high end is 30,000. Detective Comics issue number 140, 1948.
Hey man. I know y'all. I know in the comments y'all gonna get tired of me saying that word, but man, break me out. Hey, yo, you hit that book. Let me know.
I need to go for real.
What you got, what?
Man, my number 5 is also another person from the Marvel Universe, Doctor Octopus from Spider-Man. Oh
Shit.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll say, man, I really wasn't too much, you know what I'm saying, Joe, on keen on him as a kid, but like we always say, man, when I got old enough and I understood the comic books and everything, and I saw this guy Joe with like 8 different arms messing Spider-Man up, bro, man, I was keyed into him.
That's some
Yeah.
auto man. You know, y'all know Doc Ock had married Aunt May one time.
No, I know that.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. For real. Doc Ock has played a significant part in both Peter Parker and Spider Man's life, yo.
Yeah. Dr. Octopus one of those villains that don't get talked about.
No,
Yeah.
no, he don't.
He like you said, he got genius level intellect as well.
Yeah. It's like a top 15 smartest people in Marvel, top 20, and Spider-Man on that list. You know,
Yeah,
Peter Parker, whatever. But Dr.
yeah.
Octavius should be on the motherfucking list too.
He gotta be like at least top 15, right? Dr. Otto Octavius.
He
Well,
should
the
be.
list, it was a good guy, so maybe they got a bad guy list or overall list. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But Spider-Man was up that bitch. I'm like, well, I
Yeah,
guess
Peter
he's smart.
Parker.
He's being web shooters, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But Dr. Octavius have been in the motherfucking tentacles, man.
Man,
Yeah. The power of the
And they kept
sun.
getting,
And I love that line.
they kept getting ripped off. So later on, he made the tentacles, you know, he infused it with his mind. So
Yeah,
there was mind controlled, you know what I'm saying?
right.
You know, Dr. Octopus is one of Spider-Man's earliest foes. He was in the third issue of Spider-Man. The
you
very
know,
third issue of Spider-Man.
and I forget what arc it was, but Dr. Octopus was actually in Peter Parker's body. Like he took control over his body. And he realized how much Peter was holding back when he fights.
Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Octopus became Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that, Johnny.
Yeah.
He was also the main honcho of the Sinister Six. Some
Yeah.
people say, besides the Maximum Carnage series, some people say the Sinister Six is one of the best Spider-Man arcs ever. They
Yeah.
did it in the cartoon.
Doc Ock, Shocker, Scorpion, Vulture, Rhino. Who was the other? Oh, Craven, right?
Yeah, but in the comic books, the lineup was a little different though.
Oh.
Because in the comic books, it was Vulture in there. It was Doc Ock, Vulture, Scorpion one in it,
What?
Mysterio. Yeah, not in the
Mysterio.
comic.
Mysterio.
Mysterio, Sandman, Shocker.
Yeah.
Did I say Vulture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh
say
fuck.
Vulture? I don't know.
I think he did say, well,
For real. But I think I'm going off of the '90s cartoon. You feel me?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's the Sinister Six I'm talking about. Yeah.
yeah. But that's what it was based off the comics though. But you know they will switch it up for the cartoons and movies. But that was one of the best Spider-Man arcs ever. And the head honcho out of all that was Doc Ock. Matter of fact, it was two versions of it. It was the Return of the Sinister Six and the Revenge of the Sinister Six. It was two versions of it.
Okay.
and Doc Ock was the head of both of them. That's
Yeah,
how like
all this man.
he underrated, man. Anybody who got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 3, it came out in 1963. The low end is 1,000. The high end is 12,000. Grade your books.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Shout out to Doc Ock, I
Yeah,
guess I rounded out with my top with my number five. My number five is Lex Luthor.
Woo.
Um, Lex is the epitome of a hater, like for real, and he's also the epitome of somebody who gets in their own way. To me, you know,
yeah,
it's been many versions of Lex Luthor that has been portrayed, but the one common thing that's always the common thing is that he hates Superman with every bone in his body, yo. Lex is a genius, a billionaire, and like you like about the Riddler. Yo, this is one scene in Young Justice. I don't know if y'all watch it or used to watch it or whatever, or the viewers watch it, but there's this one scene in Young Justice where the heroes come through, they save the day. You got like Superboy and Aqualad and stuff like that. So
yeah,
Aqualad and like Robin try to run down on Lex Luthor, and like we taking you in. And Lex Luthor's like, young man, if you have anything to say to me, you can talk to my lawyers, and just walked off on him. Like, like you feel me? Like, young man, stop
yeah,
playing with me. Like, what? Who are you? You a sidekick. Like, bye. Like, I fucks with Lex. Lex got that swag, but like I said, he was so interesting about him is that he hates Superman for the adoration that Superman gets from humanity. He believes in humanism and stuff like that. I think we rely on metahumans and people with superpowers too much, and Superman embodies that. But the thing about it is that he's smart enough to, in his universe, right? In the comics, even in the shows and the cartoons and movies, he's smart enough to cure cancer. He's rich enough to end world hunger. He has the
yeah,
resources, so much humanitarian work and like good work to where he would get recognized for that. People would be
Yeah,
great
yeah,
positive change that he can do. But he uses all of that intelligence and assets and financial, whatever he got, motivation, everything to try to take down Superman. It's crazy. It's very
yeah,
interesting. You feel me? It's very interesting because, like I started off with, he to me embodies somebody that's great but standing in their own way. So
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
Lex is my number five.
That's dope shit, man. I fuck with that. He, you
Word.
know, like how the Riddler might not be Batman's greatest villain, but he in his top 5. Like that's what Luthor is to Superman. Luthor probably is Superman's greatest villain for real. Some might argue,
Some would
and the
say Dark
niggas,
Side, say Lex Luthor. You know,
I say Lex Luthor too.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm saying I agree. I'm saying we all in agreement right there. Let's do the yeah.
hmm
Yeah, that boy and that boy is smart too, man.
Yeah.
Very. He's like,
And he got big. He kind of remind me of Doctor Doom about the suit. He just, you know what I'm saying?
yo, when Brainiac acknowledges your intelligence, you get what I'm saying? Y'all
Yeah.
know about Brainiac. I know y'all know about Brainiac. This AI goes through planets just collecting their information and deleting them and shit like that. So when Brainiac acknowledges a human, no less, you feel me, intelligence, then yeah, you somebody, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is, man. And my comic collectors out there, um, if you want the first appearance of Lex Luthor, it'll be in Action Comics issue number 23 came out in 1940. On the low end, 50,000. On the high end, 300,000. That's just the first appearance of Lex Luthor.
Lex
Action
holds
Comics number 23.
Lex.
And speaking of Brainiac got his debut in Action Comics. You know, Superman was in Action Comics number 1. So Action Comics. Yeah, man.
All right, bro. So we gonna get up to you. With your number 4.
Yeah. So my number 4 villain of all time, man. Is Nathaniel Essex. Some people might know him as Mr. Sinister. And, those who not familiar, he's a famous X-Men villain. But why I chose Mr. Sinister as my number 4 villain of all time? Because he represents manipulation. You know, he represents obsession, and he's smart as a motherfucker. He represents the dark side of science. That nigga is so fucking smart. He underrated and don't get talked about. You know, most villains crave power, revenge, dominance. You know, Mr. Sinister, he's obsessed with control. He obsessed with experimentation.
And
You know what
creation.
I'm saying? Creation, altering DNA.
God complex.
Huh?
He got a God complex. He essentially tries to play God, with his
Yeah,
experiment.
that's facts. And we definitely go get into that, you know. He he really don't got powers like, you know, optic blast and brute force, but he a calculating mastermind. That's what Mr. Sinister is. You know what I'm saying? He always 2 steps ahead. Like people want to fight him with brute force and head on. Cyclops tried to blast him. Gambit tried to throw kinetic energy at him. Wolverine tried to slice him. He always 2 steps ahead. He had many battles with the X-Men by himself. Always 2 steps ahead. Mr. Sinister is slept on. You feel me? He not about destruction. I want to destroy the world. I want to take over the earth. No. He's about long-term schemes. That's why I fuck with Mr. Sinister. He a protege of Apocalypse. He was a geneticist, how do you pronounce it? A scientist back in the 1800s and shit.
Yeah,
And, you know, Apocalypse has been all through eras and time. So Apocalypse, you know, met him. They got cool, and Apocalypse transformed him to what he is today. That's why he looked like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He obsessed with evolution and mutation. So Apocalypse like shit, you know, can use you, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
I mean, huh?
that's that connection that I was trying to make. Remember, you was talking about him, and I was like, I wasn't sure, but I thought he was like associated with the first mutant or created the mutant gene or something like that. But that's that connection. He was a protege. You feel me? Apocalypse was his mentor. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's that
yeah,
connection I was trying to make because I knew he had something to do with something like that. You know?
Yeah.
yeah. You know, so let's jump into it. The Age of Apocalypse. We all know that arc, one of the most famous X-Men arcs there is, and Mr. Sinister played a huge, huge, huge part in the Age of Apocalypse because he created X-Men. Y'all know who X-Men is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Sinister was the nigga who created X-Men.
That's Nathaniel Summers, right?
Yeah, Nathaniel Summers. He actually took genes from Cyclops and took genes from Jean Grey. And that's how he created X-Men. And that happened in the Age of Apocalypse.
He was always so obsessed with them two.
Yeah.
On some real shit.
He also was responsible for creating Cable.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
word.
yeah. He gave him that virus.
He gave him a techno virus too. But
He
so Cable, so X-Men is the genes of Cyclops and Jean Grey. Cable is the genes of Cyclops and Madeline Pryor. Madeline Pryor is a clone of Jean Grey, who Mr. Sinister made too. So Mr. Sinister
Yup,
made Madeline Pryor, X-Men, and Cable. He just
yup.
alternate
I'm
DNA
saying, right,
making niggas.
he just gonna mess with everybody. Just
Telling
yeah.
you, he got a God complex like a motherfucker, yo. He like, and you said it best. He's like the opposite. He's the polar opposite of what some of these villains are. Pure destruction. You feel me?
Yeah,
Trying to create just in a twisted,
yeah.
perverted, fucked up version.
Like
Another
that's
thing.
it.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Um, what stood out to me with Mr. Sinister is his psychological warfare as well, because he had more fucked up. You feel me?
Yeah,
He had more fucked up. He had Cyclops twisted in the mind. You feel me? They don't know what to trust, and like
yeah,
he really used a lot of psychological warfare as well.
yeah.
I would say, didn't he mess with all the X Men like that, Joe? Like you're like, man, kept messing with. I'm trying to remember what episode it was of X Men, but he did like mess with like all their heads, Joe. With like, man, like make them say like, okay, yeah, I can't trust this person right here. Oh, I can't trust
Yeah.
Wolverine. Oh, I can't trust Cyclops.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how Mr. Sinister fight. He ain't gonna fight you heads on. Now he had before. Don't get it fucked up. He do got superhuman strength. He
Yeah.
do. He got a healing factor. He can teleport. He can shapeshift. You know what I'm saying? He can do all that. And he set himself up so he basically can't die. He can always reinvent himself. He like Kane. He can always come back. He always
Yep.
come back. So you can't just run up on him and stab him off him because those who want to see him fight, he did fight a few times. He fought Jean Grey and Cyclops head on one time. Cyclops blasted his ass right in the middle of the motherfucking chest. It was in the Inferno arc. I got it down there. That was in the Inferno arc. Like I say, he fought the X-Men head on plenty of times. But shouts out to Mr. Nathaniel Essex, man. His
Man,
first appearance was Uncanny X-Men, issue number 221. It came out in 87. People not clamoring for it on the low end. It's worth about $50. On the high end, about $900. People don't want it.
man, you ain't getting nothing for man. You ain't getting nothing for something, man.
I mean, if you run into a collector, you can get 900 for it. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, that ain't too bad.
It's just a random book of X-Men. X-Men issue number 221. But yeah, shouts out to Mr. Sinister, man. I love
yeah. Shouts out.
what you got, Wes.
My number 4 is Phoenix X Men. I'll say
Oh,
now.
yeah.
I know y'all saying my little pattern that's going on here. I'm going from Marvel to X Men. I'm going all over the place with this one right with my list this week. But Phoenix, Joe, Phoenix, she know what I'm saying, Joe. She can take over. Know what I'm saying. Yo, she can be the host of your body. Yo, she can like take over. You'll take over your body.
She gave the X-Men a problem.
Yeah. I'll
She's
say, I'll go ahead, bro.
I'm not like I'm not that very keen on the Phoenix Force. I know of it, because of Jean Grey and stuff like that. X-Men
Right?
really,
Yeah.
but I think it's like I'm sure Jamal probably know. But I think it's like a cosmic force. I know that much. It's a cosmic force, a cosmic entity that's like, I guess, like resurrection or some shit like that. Like, oh, what you know about the Phoenix Force? Because I don't really
The
know too much.
Phoenix,
To be honest.
the Phoenix Force, it always been there since the beginning of the time. Like Galactus is scared of the Phoenix Force. You know what I'm saying? It's basically like this big ass entity. It often takes the shape of a fiery phoenix. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Come through every once in a while, and it takes over a host. And
Yeah,
that most famous host was Jean Grey.
yeah,
The Phoenix Force had a whole lot of moves though.
yeah. They had the Phoenix Five. And one X-Men arc, Cyclops, and oh look, boom, got that shit too.
Yeah, I had to grab that general right quick. That's what I was looking for.
I am Phoenix. She was making it hard for the X-Men. That movie was trash though. I ain't gonna front. Like it had some good action scenes in it, but the movie overall was trash.
Yeah, I think they did it in the cartoon too, though.
I mean, the cartoon was alright. I rock with the cartoon. You know, I go back and watch the X-Men cartoon sometimes. Sometimes I gotta skip because Wolverine being his feelings too goddamn much.
hey man, you just wrong.
Wolverine, man, I go back and watch that shit. Older be like, yo, Wolverine, come on, my dude, you's a badass, man. Like, stop this bullshit, B. You feel me? But did
I'm looking.
y'all X-Men 97?
I haven't watched it yet. People say watching it is so good, but I ain't get a
Oh,
chance to yet, man.
Oh yeah. I did check that out. Yeah, I did check that out.
issue, man. For real, that's a good watch. Real
Yeah,
talk. And it pick off right from where it left off.
It's on my watch list, so I just ain't get around to it yet.
man, bro, check it out. It's official. It's official, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. My comment heads out there, man. You want Phoenix first appearance, and you got the Dark Phoenix, but Dark Phoenix was X-Men issue number 129. The first appearance of that one. That's the one we all know. On a low end, 100. On a high end, 12,000.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, I guess I'll go ahead
Yeah, go ahead.
with my it's my fourth, right? My fourth, I'm going
Yeah,
with I don't know why I be a fan of these haters. I guess they just make me laugh. But
yeah,
Reverse Flash, man, Eobard Thawne. Yeah, this dude, this dude, all right, so check it out. This man come from the 25th century, the future DC universe, right? He is a huge fan of the Flash, Flash tell the hero, blah, 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 blah. Dude recreates the Flash accident. You feel me? Gains access to the Speed Force, then go back in time and try to meet Flash. Pretty much his obsession turns into like hatred. Like his admiration turns into hatred. His hatred turns into obsession. And when I say obsession, y'all, this man is the fucking poster boy for obsession. Unhealthy fucking obsession, yo. This man hates Barry Allen so much, yo, that not only did he go back in time and kill his mother, framed his father for it, the man went back in time and killed Barry's best friend when he was a kid, so Barry wouldn't have a best friend. He used to go back in time and push Barry as a child, 6'7". Google, I'm telling y'all on some real shit. As a child, push him down the steps on some super speed type shit.
man.
When he was a kid, he hated him that much. Yo, what the fuck? this, this
That's
and then
crazy, man.
for real, and
Wow,
then
Joe. That's all I can say is wow. That's it. That's it.
oh, for real, like, and then he is just as powerful as the Flash, and we all know how powerful Flash is, you know, like, but think of somebody with all of the talents and powers of the Flash, but literally a psychopath, you know, like just sociopath, whatever you want to call it. The dude could manipulate time. You feel me? He, like I said, he killed his moms. Um, did all kinds of crazy shit, and he does it all for the love of hate. He does it all for the love of hate. He,
How can you hate somebody that bad, man?
yo, I forgot who it was, but he once made a man stop existing by going back and, like, you know, like killing his pops or some shit on the day he was conceived or whatever.
Hey,
Like,
Man.
because the Flash can do these things if he wanted to. Or if you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That motherfucker is dangerous, and he's about that life. Like, if he's in your crosshairs, if you are in his crosshairs, you are
Watch
going
out.
to, like, also, if you are close to Barry Allen, if you his girlfriend, his mother, his father, his best friend, his dog, his teacher, if you are anybody close to this man, you probably on that nigga hit list, B, and you will never see it coming.
Oh
it's
man.
crazy.
You know how we was talking about motives, right? Being the smartest, being the most dominant, destruction and shit. This nigga
Yeah,
motive is to make Barry. He don't even want to kill him. His motive
Just,
is to make this man's life a living hell. B. Imagine a dude showing up, right? He got the same powers as you, and he literally goes off on the list of all the fucked up things that happened to you in your life since you was a kid, B. And he says, "Guess what? That was me. Yeah, you remember when that? Yeah, that was me. Yeah, you remember when your man got hit by that bus? Yeah, that was me. Like on some real shit. Can you imagine some shit like that? This niggas
man.
crazy.
I kind of so Joe on the real,
You
Joe.
feel me?
Man.
Yeah, yo, and that's why he my number four, like, because this dude is like he's like the perfect case study for so much fucked up shit, you know. But yeah, that's my number four, man. Reverse Flash, get my thoughts, man. What you y'all got any opinions on him?
he he kind of remind me of Bullseye, not as far as powers, but just that
Yeah,
I don't give a personality. I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna kill whoever I want. I just don't give a fuck. I'm a psycho. I'm a maniac. That's why he
yeah,
reminded me of Bullseye in a way, man. You know, some people say he's faster than the Flash.
Hey,
yeah.
it's my phone cutting you off, bro. But no, I'm saying, I'll say he kind of to take it back to wrestling a little bit. He kind of remind me he kind of remind me of Brad Pillman, the loose cannon.
For
So
real, like,
that's a good. That's a
no,
good
boy,
comparison.
yo, 09 Randy Orton, B.
Yeah,
Boy,
there we go. That-
09 Randy Orton straight minute.
You see the comparison. I see the comparison, but he probably might be worse than that.
He's on that
You
type of
know,
time. It's like you really can't, like you really can't. You can't reason with the man. You cannot have no
yeah,
type of shit with Barry Allen, yo. If you're gonna,
he like
if
he
your
like
if your
he
death is
like
gonna cause, huh?
what now? What you say?
Nah, I was just pretty much repeating the same thing. Like if your death is gonna cause Barry any type of misery, consider yourself gone. Yo,
I was gonna say this nigga. He 09 Orton, Brian Pillman. and New Jack on coke all in one.
Ooh, that's a that. Oh my god. Oh,
Yo, that's crazy, yo. New Jack, Brian
right on the
Pillman,
bill.
Not sober, but New Jack on coke.
New Jack on coke. New Jack,
That's the
it's
Jack
all
I
right.
don't mess with,
You ain't
mess
gonna,
with on the real.
it's all right. You ain't gonna need him.
Hey, true that, true that, true.
Yeah, it is. And talk about you ain't gonna talk about legs. You ain't gonna need your legs, man. Reverse Flash got them legs, man. His first appearance, I think you covered it. Flash 139. And anybody out there that got it, the low end 500, high end 12,000.
Mm. Man, shouts out to that bugged out motherfucker that show. If y'all like that is a hater, man. Shouts out to that hater.
Yeah,
Mm.
definitely shouts out to him. Definitely.
Yeah,
Number three,
yeah.
my number three is I.
Nah, I think don't ain't it Jamal's number 3? My bad.
I was out
I
there
just
working
went,
like
yeah,
in here.
I just finished
yeah.
up. I
It
think
is.
3.
You just finished four.
Yeah, I just finished.
Okay,
Why? Yeah. So it is on me. Yeah.
all
Yeah,
right, bet. My fault. I'm sorry, fans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
shit, man. Shit, we smoking and shit. We chilling. You feel me? It is what it is. We doing the same thing
Yeah.
Fast
we
messed
all.
up. Fast
We
messed
just
up.
recording it now and putting it on YouTube for the people to see.
Exactly. We didn't. There's no format. We didn't rehearse this. We just, you know what I'm saying.
You guys out here doing this for y'all. You know what I'm saying, Joe?
You
Doing it for our
know.
fans.
Only thing we know is the title of the show. And the rest of it, we giving it to y'all raw and real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Raw and uncut. Know what I'm saying, Joe?
Pause.
Paul. Definitely Paul.
And speaking of pause,
Huh.
letter P, my number three villain of all time. His name began with a P. Um, some might
Mm.
call him Roswell Chesterfield Cobblepot.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
Others might call him the Penguin.
Indeed. Because I was like, all right, but as soon as you said Oswald, I'm like,
Yeah,
ah.
yeah. I'm saying, you saw, I started laughing, Joe, and said,
It's Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot. You gotta get it right, bro.
Right.
right.
Penguin, my nigga, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Another Gotham City villain, another street level villain. But this is why I like Penguin, though. This is why he in my top five because you know he's not that typical muscle bound villain, but he's a symbol of crime in Gotham City. For
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the comic readers and the Batman fans, let's not get it twisted. I mean, we got the Jokers and the Two Faces and all that, but if it's a symbol of crime in
He going
Gotham
up there.
City, it's going through the Penguin, and we all know this. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's about corruption more than any other criminal in Gotham. You know, he a survivor. We know what he been through. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And as far as street level villains, he probably is my favorite street level villain. I got a love for street level villain and heroes. We all can't fly and
Oh, yeah.
blast people. You feel me?
Well, well,
But Penguin, he ruthless. He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He witty. He uses brain and he uses connections. That's how
yeah.
he get around and move around. And he uses money.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
Penguin.
saying?
Yep.
Penguin, though, he'll work you from the inside.
Yep.
That's
Which,
why I fuck with him. Like, to me, he was one of the first villains to prove that you don't have to have power or need to be powerful to be dangerous. I first experienced that through Penguin.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to be dangerous, you can just have money, have strategy, and just be willing to play dirty. You can be
Hmm.
dangerous as a motherfucker, especially in Gotham City. We know how Gotham City can get.
I don't even know why motherfuckers still move and live there, B.
You know what I'm saying? He a gangster boss. He one of the few motherfuckers that can rival Falcone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He a criminal mastermind. He a weapons specialist. Don't get it twisted. I mean, even though he don't got powers and he might
Nah,
not be fighting, but
does,
he
B.
can work with hammers though. I read
Nobody
plenty of comments. We work with them hammers.
Penguin is a shooter for real, B.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
He definitely about to let that thing go. For real.
Let that
And
thing,
for my
let that
OG
thing
fans,
sting.
you feel me? And
Yeah.
my OG fans, he had that fucking umbrella that turned to the
Oh
machine gun.
yes. Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, man. Like Penguin, he used his influence. Like he run the underworld. He control the underworld. And in some cases, like he was Batman middleman. Batman worked with Penguin so many times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes, I read, especially in the Dark Knight Jones, Batman just let him be. Like, all right, if you keep these niggas in check, you keep the underground in check, I ain't gonna fuck with you, Oswald. I'm gonna let you be. Let me go goddamn get the Joker and Clayface right quick. You just handle
Yeah.
these niggas right on the ground. You feel me?
Yeah.
And Batman let Penguin go, bro.
Yeah.
Because
They had
Penguin's got that
they
brain.
I think they had like a little small alliance or brief alliance during No Man's Land for a little while.
Yeah. You're right. No Man's Land, 1999, one of my favorite Batman arcs. Like Penguin, Batman, like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna let you gotta control this underground, keep these niggas in check. I'm gonna let you be. Boom. Truce.
Yep. That's my favorite Batman arc, yo. I still listen to it on audiobook, real talk. You know
Actually,
what
Like Penguin wasn't even supposed to be a top villain. He became a top villain in the '60s TV shows. Adam West series made Penguin a top villain. He was a side villain.
that was Meredith Burgess too that was playing him. That was what's his name? Um Mickey from Rocky.
okay.
Okay.
The Penguin, yo. Adam West played Batman, Eartha Kitt played Catwoman, right? Cesar Romero was who was the Joker? Wasn't Cesar Romero, right? Who was it? I don't know. But yeah, Mickey played Penguin, Mary Burgess. Low fun fact.
Okay.
Yo. But you know what
Yeah,
I like about
man.
Penguin? I'm sorry, but to me, the Penguin represents bureaucracy at its worst. You feel me? Wealth at its worst. And he also is what Bruce Wayne could have been. You feel me? Had things had gone different. You know, because they both
Yeah.
wealth come from old money. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of always looked at that um in the Penguin as well. You feel me?
Yeah. There it is, bro. You know, Penguin first appearance was Detective Comics issue number 58. Um, low end 1,500, a high end about 5,000. A couple dollars for it.
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Shouts out to Oswald Cobblepot, Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot, man. That's my guy,
Also,
man.
I'm gonna do a cheap. We ain't being sponsored by nobody, but real quick, Wes, before you get into yours,
Okay,
H-
go ahead, bro.
HBO Max, whatever they call it nowadays, go check out that that Penguin show. That
Oh shit.
is probably the best portrayal of the Penguin so far, yo. Like real talk, it shows how he
It
came.
is.
Yeah, for real. Like Colin Farrell,
Okay.
real talk. That's that though. But for real, man, if y'all ain't check that out, yo, and y'all want to
Yeah.
take his advice and do a little bit of research on the Penguin and stuff, make sure y'all check that out.
No,
Yeah,
that's facts. For those who don't want to read the comics, if you just want to watch some shit, yeah, definitely watch that Penguin series. I think it's about 6 episodes, maybe eight
Yeah.
episodes. But definitely watch that Penguin. Colin Farrell, he moved up like 5 actors on my list of actors just because of that Penguin role.
Oh, for
There it is.
real. He
There it
really,
is.
yeah, that was a great portrayal.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What you got,
Well,
Wes?
all right, here we go. My number, my number three is Venom.
Mm.
Hmm.
Man, this man, Joe, I'll say when I wasn't into him in the comic books, but the movies and watching Spider Man put me on to this man. It put me on to him. It put me on to him heavy.
Venom is one of Spider-Man's most popular and strongest foes too, like at least adversaries. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Venom gained popularity on his own too. He got like a nice little
yeah,
fan base on his own for real. Venom is like known amongst pop culture, I would say. You know,
yeah. Most people, Spider Man got a lot. He one of the superheroes that got like 5 to 10 villains that everybody can name. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, you can
yeah,
name like some shit of Spider Man villains,
yeah.
but as far as one of the more popular ones, Venom got to take that.
Venom has to take that.
Yeah.
Venom has to take that. Yo, y'all know why?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know why the symbiote. One of the main reasons why the symbiote was wanted to go after Eddie Brock
Watch that.
is shared hatred for Peter Parker. Symbiote hated Peter Parker because remember Peter ended up denying him. You feel me, and taking him off and shit like that. And
Yeah,
everybody know why Brock hated that motherfucker. So that's one of the reasons why I was attracted to Eddie Brock. But I think that's the best Venom. I mean, you got Agent Venom, right, with Flash. You cool. You feel me? I rock with Agent Venom, but my favorite Venom is Eddie Brock, yo.
Okay.
Look, check him out. Yeah, I told y'all, man, this is the historian, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
Historian and the collector. You feel me?
yeah, man. I like Venom, man. His first appearance was well, actually the suit appeared first. The alien symbiote suit appeared first.
Yep.
That was in Secret Wars in '84. But if we talking about like Venom, like Eddie Brock, that first appearance was like Amazing Spider-Man issue 300, 1988. That should be a hard issue to remember because issue 300, 1988. Venom with Eddie Brock though. That's the one everybody wants. Low end 1,500, high end 35,000,
Not bad. Not
I would
bad,
say
man.
not bad at all.
and that's for a 1988 comic book.
That's not bad
Wow.
at all, man. Let's keep this thing
Come
rolling.
on.
My number three will have to be Dark Side. Um,
Okay.
as y'all know, in our previous one of our previous episodes, Superman made my top. Like my favorite superhero of all time. So definitely Dark Side is definitely gonna make this list. Number three though.
Yeah,
Reason why I rock with Dark Side is because I mean this man, this dude, whatever the fuck he is, he's a new guy, but he commands respect. Like Darkseid just like absolute. You feel me? It's like what y'all gonna do to me? You feel me? Like I'm talking about they need to call in everybody. They gotta call in everybody, B. For real, if they trying to go at Darkseid head on, yo. Like real talk. He rarely have to do anything. All his people carry out his orders. And he
yeah,
punches Superman on the regular. Like Superman always have to dig deep and cut loose to start to even bang with Darkseid.
Yeah.
Not to just outright beat him, to just start even in the goddamn field. Superman
Right.
got
Yeah.
to start
Right.
doing
Yeah.
shit. Like dude is a beast. You feel me? Um, he is obsessed with the anti-life equation, which in DC Comics, I guess is like if you can control the anti-life equation, you can pretty much control everybody in the galaxy, like in the whole universe and stuff like that. He's on a forever quest for that. There has been comic arcs where he has obtained it and stuff like that. But he just that dude, man, a planetarian despot, you feel me? Ruler, sovereign, king, whatever you want to
yeah,
call it. And he usually get his way. Darkseid don't pop up a lot. For real, because when Darkseid pop up, it's a real problem. Especially in the comics, people gonna die. Like for
yeah,
real. You know? And that's why I
yeah,
always rock with Darkseid, yo, and he's consistent. It is what it is with him. You feel me?
Right.
It is what it is
yeah,
with him. Get down and you lay down type shit. And I will
Oh man.
always
My type of guy then. My type of guy.
always respect that shit. For real. And his Omega beams, very few people have dodged his Omega beams. You know?
yeah,
They can kill you, they can teleport you, they can send you to another dimension. They're not just for killing people, which that's what he mostly used it for, but they do other things as well. Near
yeah,
vulnerable, you feel me? Near invulnerable type dude, hanging with the best of them. You know me? Dude went head up with Trigon. Y'all know who Trigon is?
I think I know who he is.
Trigon is like the supreme chaos demon in like DC Magic World and shit like that. That's Raven pops. I know Raven from Teen Titans and shit like that, right? That's
Yeah.
Raven
yeah,
pops. She get her that's where she get her powers from and stuff like that. But Trigon is another big bad. He's somebody else that like Justice League call everybody in type threat level. You feel me? World ender level. And Darkseid bang with this nigga on a regular if it comes to blows. You feel me? So that's my third, man.
Oh.
Darkseid.
yeah. Shouts
And
out
yeah,
to Dark Side, man.
Shouts out to him.
There's
real
been
quick,
so many battles.
fuck Thanos up. Yes, I do.
You say you think he'll fuck Thanos up?
Darkseid will fuck Thanos up. I ain't even gonna lie.
Um, that's that's funny. You just randomly said that because the Marvel versus DC crossover in the '90s they had four.
Who won?
uh.
That was one of the matchups.
I feel like Darkseid. I feel like Thanos is a problem and shit like that, but I feel like Thanos in a way is a stunner. Darkseid is like, nah, yo. Darkseid is mad that he gotta put in work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's mad
That'll
that
be
he
a,
got.
that'll be a good fight though.
I feel like I feel you. I'm giving that the dark side and no infinity stones.
Oh,
Yeah.
no offense.
Even with those stones, Thanos, Thanos went heads up with the surfer with those stones.
Yeah,
So
I know.
Thanos,
I
he
know
ain't
all of
no
that.
slouch. You know,
I
he
know
went
Thanos.
heads up with Drax.
He
The
ain't no
comic
magic,
book, Drax, the movie Drax. But,
huh?
that's not Thanos. I said Thanos went heads up with Drax, the comic book Drax, not the movie Drax.
Drax was made to destroy him, to kill Thanos. That's Drax's whole purpose in the comics. He was created to kill Thanos.
Yeah, but the movie version watered down like a bitch.
Yeah, they did.
Um,
They did.
Either way, that'll be a good fight. I love to see, man. The fight that did happen was Thanos and not Thanos, but Darkseid and Galactus.
Who won
Okay.
that? Galactus, right? Who won that one? I would say Galactus. I mean, Galactus eating planets.
Hey, know what though? I'm saying y'all come up with all these two. Y'all come up with all these good verses. We should do an episode on that, Joe. Next, we should do
Man,
an episode on that verses,
we'll be
and
on this
and
shit for
and,
hours, dude.
and we should call it that. Exactly that verses.
Man.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
We could do that. But
Like,
then Darkseid and Galactus joint, that did actually happen though. Crossover.
Galactus won?
It came to a stalemate.
I hate shit
You
like
know.
that. Give me
Um,
that. Hell yeah.
you wouldn't think Galactus would have just like it's too easy. They gotta write it, and I ain't spoil. I'm gonna let the people read it. Go pick up the copy of Silver Surfer and Superman too.
Oh,
Crossover,
word.
but Darkseid, man, this nigga. I seen this nigga fight the Justice League so many times, man. It's always a battle, man, and it take the whole team to fight this nigga by himself.
By himself.
You know
And
what
he
I'm
be
saying?
mad at the time. He be annoyed most of the time.
I remember one moment, Darkseid was defeated by the Justice League, but the team was led by Batman that one time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And I found that pretty cool. And people debate, where was it the real Darkseid? It was a clone, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck, man. Batman
Man,
led the
Joe,
team
he got
that
beat, Joe. He
defeated
got beat,
Darkseid.
man. Stop. I hate when people do that, Joe. I hate when people do that. Stop doing that.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I
First,
guess I
first
pass.
appearance.
So I guess I pass off the number two to you. Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
do. It's just my bad.
Yeah, Darkseid first appearance was Superman pal Jimmy Olsen, issue 134, 1970. People not really cramming for it because the low end is 100 and the high end is 3,000. So
And then
people
his
don't really
name
fuck
is
like that.
Pouch, and people gonna go right past that probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
1970, that's a silver age comic. People still don't own it. But 3,000 ain't no chump change though.
Nah, it's
No.
not.
But yeah, man, my number two favorite comic. I say comic. I'm feeling it. My number two, that motherfucking blue warhead. If you know, you know.
Well, just about to say he on that blue warhead shit, dude. Real.
Bro, for real. My number two favorite villain of all time. Actually, that's where I got my name from. One of my editors. I got my name from this villain. I just changed one letter. Um, his name is Cletus Cassidy. Some people might know him as the son of Venom. Others might know him as Carnage. That's my number two villain of all time. Um, I fuck with Carnage, you know, because he represents chaos, and I don't condone it, but some people like the Joker, you know. I like Carnage because he represents chaos, and it's not too many villains that really do that. You know what I'm saying? He don't got no limits, no filter. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. He just gonna go straight to Central Park and just start murdering people for no reason, no motive. You know what I'm saying? He don't got no motive. He don't want no money. He don't want no power. He don't want no respect. He don't want no revenge. He don't even need a reason to do what he do. Carnage is the reason. That's why he called himself Carnage. He is the reason. You know, he one of those villains that's unpredictable. A lot of villains, like we said earlier on our list, the mastermind, the strategist, the Riddler, Mr. Sinister, Lex
Yeah.
Luthor. You know what I'm saying? Those guys gonna map it out. Carnage not. He unhinged. He's unpredictable. It ain't no
Even
telling what
even
Carnage
Joker,
gonna do.
even Joker map it out. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of the time he do.
Yep.
Joker crazy too, but Carnage he the opposite of Spider Man and the opposite of Venom. You know what I'm saying? He he one of the villains that's out of control. Like, and when I was reading, you know, comics back in the day, and I was introduced to Venom, I was like, oh shit, man! Just like every other fan, man, I love Venom. And I fell in love with Venom. Like, he was just so cool, such an antagonist to Spider Man, such a different bad guy. But
Mm-hmm.
then when Carnage came on the scene, it just took it up to another level. Like, what the fuck? That was like Venom time two. You know what I'm saying? And Cletus Cassidy, Carnage symbiote is an offspring of Venom symbiote. You know what I'm saying? When Venom broke out of jail, a little piece of symbiote was left, and they got on Cletus. He turned to Carnage that way, and you know he appeared and got stopped by Spider-Man, and they thought they got rid of the symbiote, but a little piece got in his bloodstream. So unlike Venom, you know, the symbiote just take over his body wherever it's at. But Carnage, the symbiote is actually in his bloodstream.
Yeah. Venom say we are Venom. He says I am Carnage.
Yeah, exactly. See, you got it.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
he can do the same thing Venom and Spider-Man do. You know, superhuman strength. You know, speed, reflexes, durability. You know, he can shapeshift his symbiotes, all kinds of
Mm-hmm.
weapons and shit. You know, um, my favorite art, of course, is Maximum Carnage. Hold on, right quick. It's right here.
Right. Epic collection. Using Spider-Man. Oh, that's
My
when he was forced to team up to take his ass down.
yeah, the first time Spider-Man and Venom ever teamed up was to stop Carnage. That's how powerful and strong this motherfucker was. Spider-Man couldn't do it alone. It's a
Venom say
fact.
nigga wild, man.
It's a fact. And we all know we all love Spidey, but it's a fact that Spider-Man can't beat Carnage by himself. That's how powerful this nigga is. How many people can say that?
Not a
Oh,
lot.
I say
Spider-Man,
the same thing. Like, man, not a whole lot of people.
Not a whole lot of people, man.
Spider-Man even stopped the Juggernaut, but he can't beat fucking Carnage. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he outsmarted the Juggernaut. He beat him, but he outsmarted him.
A win is a win. You know what I'm saying?
Win is a win. Win is a win. You know what? Touche, my
You
nigga. Touche.
know,
A
you know
win
what I'm
is a win.
saying? He outsmarted Doctor Strange, goddamn it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But he can't beat Carnage. You know what I mean? He outsmarted the Hulk. He didn't beat him hands up, he outsmarted him. Can't beat Carnage. You know what I mean? That's how powerful this man is. Like, um, in that Maximum Carnage arc, he introduced a character named Shriek. I don't know if people familiar with her or not.
Yeah.
You know,
Bro, so
she was
where
she was introduced in Maximum Carnage arc.
where did Toxin come from? I thought Toxin came from Carnage.
Yeah, Toxin did come from Carnage. A
Okay.
lot of symbiotes come from Carnage. Just like Venom is the father symbiote for Carnage. Carnage fathered like 7 to 8 different symbiotes.
Yeah, that makes
Mm.
sense. Won't even be wilding.
Huh.
Yeah, Toxin, Riot,
Yeah, yeah.
Scream, Agony, Lasher. Like that's a whole different rabbit hole right there. You know what I'm saying? But to me, Carnage is the granddaddy of all. Man, of course Venom is, but Carnage is the granddaddy of them all. You know what I'm saying? And I like a couple fights real quick. Carnage fought Deadpool was a good fight. And Carnage fought Silver Surfer, where we all know Silver Surfer, my favorite superhero of all time. So Carnage versus Silver Surfer was a good ass fight. This motherfucker Carnage took his symbiote and took over the fucking Silver Surfer surfboard. Shit, crazy. Carnage is fucking powerful. Man. People just don't realize how powerful he is,
He
and he
underrated.
crazy. And yeah,
Yeah,
definitely underrated.
yeah, that
Definitely
motherfucker's
underrated.
real.
But his first appearance was Amazing Spider-Man. Issue number 361, 1992. And people not really clamoring for that on that high end. It's going between $350 and $500. It just came out in '92, so people don't really, you know. But it's a quick $500, man. That's why Carnage is my number 2 villain of all time. It's crazy, man.
Man.
Hits Crazy Carnage.
Crazy Carnage.
Crazy Carnage.
Yeah, man.
So, um, I just I'll say I know before we did the show, I had somebody else impressing of this person I just picked now. I just did a little research on them as you were talking, bro. But I said before that I wanted Loki. I took out Loki and I put in another person from X-Men, Sabretooth.
You already had Sabretooth. Who had Sabretooth? Oh,
Yeah,
you, right?
You
Yeah.
yeah, that was my honorable mention too.
Yeah.
okay?
Oh,
Okay.
honorable mention. I bet.
Yeah,
I was like, man,
you can deep dive if you want to. It's your pick.
all right. I'll say Sabretooth Joe. I'll say I miss the Sabretooth Joe. The fact that him and Wolverine went through the same exact thing, the same exact process, the same exact torture and pain. But okay, Wolverine went the good guy way, but Sabretooth went with the healer's way. Went
Yeah.
healed.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, I read that.
Yeah, Sabretooth play a role in that, but yeah, man. Victor Creed
The Creed, man.
Fit the Creed.
I pretty much
Like,
I gave my
yeah,
opinion maybe too. I rock with him. You know, he's the complete
Right,
the complete opposite of Wolverine or what Wolverine could be. You know,
right.
no.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah, like I said, his first appearance was Iron Fist number 14. That was he was one of Iron Fist's earliest foes, and people might not know he was an Iron Fist foe before anything.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Um,
That for
yeah,
real.
1977. He was a member of the Murderers. You know, he was a member of the Weapon X program, just like
Yeah,
Wolverine. And I don't know if I ran this through, but low end 300, high end 5,000. Iron Fist number 14.
oh,
I think he did. I think he yeah.
yep. So I'm gonna keep this moving with my number two. My number two is Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin.
Ooh.
Yeah,
The Kingpin of crime, man. Don't nothing move without Kingpin knowing. Like on some real shit. Nothing moves
yeah,
without this knowing. He, to me, is what Stringer Bell thought he was gonna be from the Wild. You feel
Oh
me? You know, a man that carries both very well. His public, you feel me, businessman persona, you feel me,
yeah,
entrepreneur, humanitarian, and all of that. He carries that, and then dude is not to be fucked with on them streets. Like, he definitely not to be fucked with on them streets, and
yeah,
especially um like the Kingpin from the old Spider-Man cartoon. You know,
yeah,
Master type dude, you feel me? That got down with Spider Man when the time came. You feel me? He always had
yeah,
on the cartoon, just like in the comics too. You know, in the cartoon, he always had Shaka working for him or Rhino working for him. You feel me?
yeah,
Always had somebody. You feel me? Vulture working for him or some shit like that. You know, Scorpion. And
yeah,
stuff. Like no crime. Hey, like I said, man, if a gym, if a dime bag gets stones in the park, I want in. He was some king of New York. Shit, you feel me? Like Kingpin had his hands in
yeah,
everything. And especially like his portrayal in Daredevil Netflix, that shit was official, man. Vincent D.O. something. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name right, but same dude from Law and Order. But
I oh my god, I can't think of the name.
he also
I
played
know what you're talking about.
yeah, yeah. He also played Chingigante in Godfather of Harlem. But
Okay.
that portrayal of Kingpin, fucking top tier, yo. Top motherfucking tier. And that's why I chose Kingpin as my number two, man. He is street level dude, you feel me? But he run the streets, he control the streets, you know,
Yeah,
calculating dude. Calculating, mastermind, you feel me? Very brutal though. He willing to get his hands dirty. Like he'll put his hands on you to make you an example of why not to fuck with him. Like I'm not beneath this. I'll fuck you up too, type shit.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
I respect that. You know. Um.
yeah,
Yeah, that's why Wilson Fisk, man. My number two.
yeah, man. My favorite rendition of Wilson Fisk is Michael Clark Duncan. Played him in that Daredevil movie back in the
oh
day.
yeah. Man too, man too.
I like the nigga that played him currently. He do a good job too.
Yeah, that motherfucker nice.
But I
Yo,
just like Michael. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a brother thing. I don't know. But
Wilson Clark was the
yeah,
best thing about that movie. For real.
yeah, for real.
My
Ben
name is man
Affleck didn't
something,
do
man.
And
it.
Affleck
But
ain't do
nah, he ain't do it at all. I like Kingpin, man. He remind me of the Penguin in a way.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, kind of, yeah, yeah.
The
yeah,
only thing is, instead of being underground all day like Penguin, Kingpin underground and overground.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He know what's
Okay.
going on in the streets, and he got down running with the politicians and shit too.
He became mayor in New York.
And he do
Mayor.
shit the legal way. So Spider Man and Daredevil can't do shit because he doing
Yeah,
shit the legal way. That's smart.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's
You know, and
also been
another
the
thing.
Iron Man
Um,
in some parts and sometimes. You feel me? Where it benefited him. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah. He a Stan Lee creation. He ain't no slouch either. Kingpin got hands. He can fight.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
He definitely can fight.
He
They
grew up.
probably seen it on the show, but he did it in the comic first when he smushed the motherfucking head in and shit.
Uh-huh.
You know, so that happened in the book too.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Kingpin, man.
Um, I'm gonna pass it over to you with number one.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Just going back to Kingpin, man.
Oh, appearances.
Most people might know him as a Spider-Man villain. I look at him more as a Daredevil villain.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, definitely, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely that though. Yeah.
My favorite portrayal was on the Born Again art, Daredevil Jack from the '80s when Kingpin had found out Daredevil was Matt Murdock.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Kingpin first appearance was Amazing Spider-Man 1950. Low end worth $200, high end worth 5,000.
Okay, 5,000 ain't nothing to sneeze
Come
at.
on.
Amazing Spider-Man issue number 50. But yeah, shouts out to
Okay.
Wilson Fisk, man.
That's not the
Shout
Wilson
out.
Fisk.
Yeah, my number my number one villain of all time, man. Um, shit, some people might know him as Gallon of Tar. Other people might know him as Galactus, man.
Okay.
That's my number one villain of all time. I like Galactus, and y'all know, because Silver Surfer, my number one hero of all time.
Yeah,
So it's only right
yeah,
that
that
his
makes sense.
creator is a number one villain of all time. But I like Galactus. Y'all know I like Street Level, but I like Galactus because he a force of nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like some threats are bigger than morals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Galactus is about survival and balance. He ain't your typical bad guy. He
Yeah.
ain't out just murking niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just
I feel
because that's he eat worlds and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he don't want to destroy worlds.
Yeah.
Not out of malice or greed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he do what he got to do in order to exist. Like, he eat planets in order to exist. So
Okay.
it's like, all right. So what if he didn't have that power? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, if he didn't have that power, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I got you.
Like he make like Galactus. He makes me think. He really make me think how small humanity really is. If you look at it from Galactus' perspective, like how
Yeah. Yeah.
small humanity really is.
like to the very place that we exist on he eats nourishment.
For real.
Like he could put us in a bowl of cereal if he wanted to. And just
Well, man, he about survival and balance. He
yeah.
not trying to destroy us out of malice. He just trying to survive. It's not about greed. He do what he gotta do in order to exist.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Y'all eat 2 or 3 meals a day, right? Because you gotta
Right.
exist.
Yeah. Yep.
That's all
Exactly.
Galactus is doing. That's all Galactus is doing. You know what I'm saying? Call me. He represents hunger. You know what I'm saying? Not hunger like that, but like the hunger inside us. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I fuck with him. Like,
I would say our will to live. He got to do some fucked up shit just to live. You feel me? He represents the will to live in a way.
you ever got those cravings you can't shake? You
Shit.
know what I'm saying? That's what I think Galactus go through. I read a lot about him, and I read a lot of comics that he in and arcs that he's been a part of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got cravings you can't shake, bro. Like Galactus is the thin line between survival and destruction. Like, you seen the Fantastic Four movie, The Earthlings, like, oh shit, this motherfucker ready to come destroy our planet. Oh no, he's a villain, he's a bad guy. But in Galactus, man, I'm coming here to survive.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
Like,
say.
we got, uh,
I was just about to say that as messed up that we real quick to judge before we get to knowing somebody. We are like, uh, that's the bad guy right there.
I
yeah,
mean, it's crazy because he is the bad guy to me. I live on this planet.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
If you know, like I live here. You got, I mean, I messed up, but you can't go to another planet. You just can't bypass. You got to choose this planet. Has to be this one. It's
I mean, yeah, it's easy to call him a
small.
bad guy.
Yeah, like it's the, it's like, do we mourn the gazelle when he gets killed by a lion? Right?
No, I'm saying, hey,
So many
nigga, be
ways
like,
to
hey,
look. You
survival.
feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, we all know he got. I mean, what can he do? He got limitless power. I mean, he can fuck with matter. He can manipulate shit. He got cosmic awareness. So anything going on across the universe, he know about it. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Yeah, he done did and been through so much in comic books. Like, I mean, of course he can do world consumption, shape manipulation. He got these things called heralds where he give them a fraction of his power and go out
mhm.
and find these needs. And his most famous herald is the Silver Surfer, like I said earlier. But he also the creator of Terrax. One of his herald, the big nigga with the axe. He was the
Yeah.
creator of Fire Lord. He's the creator of Nova, the creator of Mora. So, a lot of Galactus heralds went ahead and had quote unquote careers of their own.
Yeah.
Most notably Silver Surfer, Tyrax, and Fire Lord. That's my nigga, man. My favorite art. And Galactus, he might die in the comic, but he always bounce back, come back or whatever. He basically get immortal, but a few of my favorite arcs is the Galactus the Devourer art. Came out like 99, 2000. It was 6 issues. Basically, he was real sick. And, you know, Silver Surfer became his herald again. Like, shit, man. I gotta help my former master out. I gotta help him eat. even though I don't want to. Like Silver Surfer was so fucking conflicted. He was crying. He didn't know what to do. He got the help of Mantis and all Galactus' other heralds. They all came together to try to save their former master, and that was a dope art because it shows the relationships of each herald had with Galactus and what they did and how they cared for their former master, even though he out here eating worlds and shit. But at the end of
Yeah.
the day, it led to a big battle. All the Marvel heroes came together and was fighting Galactus, the Avengers, Fantastic Four. They all came together. Boom, boom, boom. Galactus the Devourer. That was a good ass arc. The Blood of Winter. Yeah, definitely check that out. I highly recommend that. Um, the Black Winter arc came out in 2020. Basically the Black Winter is this entity that comes around every so often and it just wipes everything out. Like the Black Winter is so big, so epic that Galactus was the herald of the Black Winter. That's
Oh,
how
he the one.
motherfucking big the Black Winter is.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
Galactus knew. Galactus knew. I got it right here.
Okay.
Galactus fight Thor. I'm gonna get into it. Galactus knew that the Black Winter was coming. So what Galactus did was he went to Thor for help. And by this time, and this in the future, Marvel, by this time, Thor's so powerful that he's the all father of Asgard. Thor is way more powerful in the future. So Galactus went to Thor for help, like, yo, I need help fighting this junk. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna make you a herald and give you a fraction of my power. So Thor had the power of the Odin Force and the power of fucking cosmic. So Thor defeated Galactus and defeated the Black Winter. Like that, it's called the Black Winter arc. It's actually Thor, but
Yeah.
Galactus is in it. Oh my goodness, it's 6 issues. That's a good arc too. And shout out to Galactus, man. His first appearance was Fantastic Four, issue
Yeah.
number 48. And also the first appearance of Silver Surfer, and is also known as one of the first comics to have an arc. It was only 3 issues. His first appearance was 48, so it stretched through 48 through 50. Fantastic Four. Anybody got it? The low end 5,000, high end 100,000.
Mm.
Mm.
100,000. Low and
So outside
five.
of Galactus, man, for real. That's why he my favorite villain of all time, man. I love Galactus, man.
Well, respect to Galactus, man. The
Yeah, respect.
Not only was he the planet eater, but he also was the bringer of life. He was like Harvey, I believe, or something like that. He did have an arc when he created life instead of eating it. But
Yeah.
who you first?
Well,
And I'm glad they did him right in the new Fantastic Four movie. They
Yeah.
actually got it right. Yeah, man. What
yeah.
you got, Wes?
All right. My number one is once again. I'm right back where I left something at. I'm right back within the X-Men. Magneto.
Mm, good one.
Man, I'll
Good
say
one.
I mess with my man Joe Magneto. I mess with him Joe from his name by itself, Magnet. I'll say Joe, my man Joe, he wicked with
it.
Omega level mutant.
it.
Yeah. The
Omega level
master of magnet, the master of
magnet.
magnetism.
Like, I mean, Magneto just, I'm sure we all know this by now. Magneto just screams Malcolm X B. He
Yeah,
got
yeah.
all over him, yo. Like real talk. Like Magneto is not with the turn of the cheek shit. You come at my people, I'm coming at you. Leave us alone.
Yeah,
Don't start. It won't be no shit type. You feel me? And it
Right,
makes
yeah.
sense. You
yeah,
know, he was a Jew that went through the Holocaust. He lost his parents and shit. So it really makes sense why he's like not with this mutant hate and persecution and eradication. He already lived through this
yeah,
shit before. He's trying to go through this shit again. He's seen that shit go down. You know?
yeah. And that motherfucker's so powerful, man. He moved the magnetic fields of the fucking earth. Like you said, Omega level mutant. Like, when you say Magneto, he's synonymous with the X-Men. Like, he's so
Yeah.
synonymous with the X-Men first issue, X-Men #1 in 1963. Magneto was the villain in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how far back he go with them. Like, and it's no secret. Like, it's a list out there, and it's credited the top arcs of all time for each, superhero or group. And they got the top arcs for X-Men of all time. And a lot of the top arcs for X-Men, Magneto was in them, or he played a major part in them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? The
Yep.
Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, the first version in the 70s, 60s. The Brotherhood, who was the force behind that? Magneto.
Yep.
The Dark Phoenix saga, we were talking about Phoenix earlier. Who played a major part in the Dark Phoenix saga? Magneto did.
Magneto.
He played a
Yep.
supporting role, but he did play a major role in it. The Age of
Yep.
Apocalypse.
Yep.
Amazing X-Men art. Who played a fucking huge part in that too? Magneto. Onslaught arc. Who was the factor behind that? Professor
Magnet.
X2, but Magneto.
Yep.
Fatal Attractions. When fucking Wolverine got his fucking bones ripped out his fucking body.
Yep.
Who did it?
Think of your shit, B.
Magneto. So
Yeah.
that's why he your #1. And anybody out there, they got the first issue of X-Men, the very first issue. On the low end is worth 10,000. On the high end, 400,000.
Mm.
Ooh. Mm.
Master
Almost a
Mag.
$500,000.
Add me
Almost a
about.
$500,000.
Y'all want to talk about somebody that stand on business? That nigga stand on business, B.
Man, standing on it.
Yo. Magneto, man. Shouts out to Magneto on some real
Shout out
shit.
to him.
Eric Lashir, shouts out, baby.
I'm gonna finish this up with my #1 villain of all time, and you already know it's the only name that I'm sure a lot of the viewers is probably wondering if it was gonna come up with. Either one of us gonna say it. I guess it
They
has to be,
waiting.
and that's the motherfucking Joker, man. When people of villain, the Joker is almost synonymous with villain in superheroes. Like, don't get me wrong, you got your Lex Luthors, you feel me? You got your Dark Side, you got your Kingpins, your Green Goblins, and all of that. But most people think of the Joker. There has
Yeah.
not ever been a villain besides Darth Vader that has crossed over into pop culture and mainstream. And you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would really say Joker and Darth Vader. Like this dude, like you were saying about Carnage. Joker Joker has motive, but his motive is like he's there to antagonize Batman. You feel me?
Mhm.
He's there to cause chaos. It's a game. We all know the story of the Joker. It's a game to him. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
he literally in some storylines he went catatonic when Batman retired. In other storylines, he went completely sane and started living a regular life when Batman
Yeah.
be disappeared and shit like that. You know, and that shit is fucking weird to me, B. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this man is a mastermind strategist, though. It's like
Yep.
he allows people and make people think that he moves in chaos and random shit when everything really is a fucking plan with this man. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sadistic too. This man beat Jason Todd with fucking crowbar and blew the nigga up, B. Right? If I'm correct, he
Yep.
bodied moms in front of him. If I'm correct, then beat the nigga with a crowbar, then blew the nigga up. You feel me? This man paralyzed Barbara Gordon, then took pictures, nude pictures of her while she was all bloody, bleeding out and shit. Right after she got shot through her spine, took the pictures, kidnapped her pops, and made that motherfucker ride a amusement, what's his name, while he was just watching the pictures of his daughter bleeding out. Like, y'all remember
Beat the
when he
shit
took
out of
out?
Alfred one time.
I was about to say, y'all remember when he took Alfred face off and did some wild shit to Alfred?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The man kidnapped Tim Drake one day. Just for one night. He kidnapped Tim Drake for one night, yo. And Tim Drake was, I think, paralyzed or something like that. And he literally went on a killing spree. He went on a killing spree, killed mad people with Tim Drake in the fucking in the passenger seat of the car, for real. This man is he and there's so many like themes associated with the Joker. You know, you got the chaos versus order, you know. Um Batman tries to maintain order in Gotham and to keep the crime down and the justice and all of that. You feel me? And
Yeah.
Joker's there to fuck shit up any way that he can. You have the duality of them both, light versus the dark, sanity versus insanity. But a lot of people
Yeah.
argue that Batman is insane as well. You feel me? Because he keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. Then in some iterations of the Joker, he could bring that tragic villain shit because you know you got the Killing Joke, you know,
Yeah.
the Killing where you know it showed how he may have became the Joker. He got so many origins. You feel me?
Yeah.
Can't really pinpoint the man. And he's going to forever be like that face in villainy pop culture and pop culture in general. Like he's the opposite to Batman. Yo, people will say when they talking to somebody, yo, I'm the Joker to your Batman. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said the shit in the movie. Kill you. I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? I think we destined. Yeah, you feel me? You so much fun. I think we destined to do this shit forever. You feel me? Like. And then Joker always raises that question. Joker is the main thing that people will always have over Batman. You know, you say you're trying to save lives, but how many people have you killed because you let the Joker live? You feel me? It's
Yeah.
the thing that Batman is trying to eradicate and, like, you know, completely do away with, but he can't bring himself to actually do it. The Joker is his never ending battle physically and mentally. You feel me? And that's why I
Yeah.
fucks with yo on some real shit. That's my number one, man. Jack Napier is his real name,
Oh,
allegedly.
Also, I'm about to say, so his real name was put out there because
Yeah,
they
it was Jack.
did. Okay.
Yep.
Because I was going to say they did. They tried to do his origin a few times, and the more famous one, the more credible ones, like you said, the Killing Joke.
The joke.
And
Yep.
you know, I didn't know his name was actually mentioned though.
Yep. So yeah,
Yeah, the
man.
Joker was good. A death in the family, like you said, when he killed Jason Todd,
Mm-hmm.
that came right after the Killing Joke. And at that time, that was late '80s. That was known as one of the most infamous things in comics at that time.
And you know what was
Motherfuckers
so
ain't get like that in the comic book, especially DC.
it was a fan vote. Keep him alive. Kill Jason Todd off or keep him alive. And the fans voted to kill that nigga B.
Wow. Um, we I think earlier in the show we asked the question, Joe. And I just went on internet and it's a top. I went to the top 100 top
Them
top villains, and my number one, I said Magneto was my number one guy, and out of the top 100 villains, Magneto is number one, and Joker number two.
hey.
That's
Makes sense. I can
what I'm
fuck with that.
saying, man.
For
That's
real,
what I'm
man.
saying, man. Like, I can, for real. Like, it was a Batman and Spider-Man crossover, and guess who the villains was? Fucking the Joker
Joke.
and Carnage.
Oh, Joker and
Wow.
Con- shit.
Yeah,
That's a fucking problem right there.
I I was just about to say that you just beat me to it, bro.
That's a problem right there for real.
and I know 99.9% of people famous more famous rendition of the Joker's the Heath Ledger one, but
Yeah.
for me, I like Heath Ledger Joker, but for me, it's Jack Nicholson though.
Oh, just my I show about to say that Jack Nicholson played Joker too good. I like Jack. Yeah.
My favorite, I have three favorites. My first favorite is definitely Heath Ledger. My second is Mark Hamill's DC the Batman animated series and the
Yeah.
Justice League, all of that. I love that Joker. And yeah, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, yeah, man.
All right,
Joker a
that's
beast, man. His first appearance was Batman #1, 1940. Low end, 100,000.
Ooh, on
I
the
said
low
the
end.
low end 100,000, high end 1 million.
Mm.
That's for the
Hmm.
first appearance of Joker. Shit, that's it.
For real, man. Joker like the face of that shit for real. But that wraps us up. I guess you can wrap us up if you want, Jamal.
Yeah, that's it. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in to another exciting episode of the Smoking Section. We will be back next week with a brand new episode. For John and Wes, I am Jamar. Good night and good fight, everybody.
Have a good night. See y'all next week.
Man, see y'all next week.